And joining me now is another legend in Irish show business, and that's the great Johnny Carroll. Johnny, would you like to wish the very best to the Conquerors on their 50th birthday?
Absolutely, Hugh. It's a pleasure that I'm here tonight and an honour to be able to play with the guys again. They've backed me in many times down through the years, but I go back a long way with the Conquerors, especially with Tony Maher, who's been a great friend of mine, I say, for over 40 years, and I knew a lot of the boys that are not here today. Some have passed away. I knew the great Tom Dolphin that managed to come back in the 60s, long before some of the guys today. But they're great guys. They're one of the best backing bands in the country, and there's not a major artist in the country that doesn't want the boys to back them. And I know, because I'm running a few things myself, charity things, and anytime I run anything for charity, the first thing the artists will ask me, who's the band? I say, it's the Conquerors. And once of the Conquerors, there's no problem getting the talent. But they're great guys, and I wish them the very best of luck today. They had a tremendous night here last night, and it seems it's good again tonight, if not better.
Johnny, you mentioned the great Tom Dolphin there. Tell me about Tom Dolphin. He was sitting to his car and drive all over the country looking for bookings for the Conquerors. Tell me about Tom.
He did. Tom Dolphin was an absolute gentleman. I knew Tom very well. Tom worked for a man called Con Hines, who you probably would know of Con Hines. Con Hines was associated ballrooms in the 60s, and he had every marquee from Donegal to Cork. Con Hines had a marquee in every crossroad. But Tom worked for Con Hines, and Con Hines managed the band I was with at the time. It was the band, the Premier Races, used to us, the Premier Races. So Con Hines had us on every crossroad in Ireland 7 nights a week in his ballrooms and in his marquees. But it was Tom Dolphin that did the work. And I was telling a story to Willie Carty there tonight. You know, I remember playing in Belfast with the Premier Races in the Orpheus on a Saturday night, because you had to travel to the north that time to get work. There was no work in the south of Ireland on a Saturday night, no dancing. And you'd be in Belfast, and Tom would arrive into the ballroom in Belfast, no exaggeration, 11 o'clock at night. And you'd be in the Majestic Mallow the following night, very big crowd again, and 12:30, poor Tom would be below the door, but he'd have to come around the coast, right around the coast, and he'd every parochial hall, every Macon Firma, and every priest's house looking for dates. He was a great man. And unfortunately, when he died, I had the pleasure of playing to the funeral, but an absolute gentleman.
Personal representation, of course, is still a great thing.
Yeah, but hard to get anybody to do what Tom did. You know, he was a real trooper, and he managed the Conquerors for many years, and I had the great pleasure of knowing him for many years. An absolute gentleman. But you wouldn't know what time. Tom never went a direct route anywhere, Hugh. He went right around the country. He knew every priest, he knew every Macon Firma, every ICA, but he got work for the bands. He was a marvellous man.
Thank you very much, Johnny Carroll.
Thank you, my friend, and thank you for having me.